Today's online class is Social Science, Bronze Age Civilizations. Last video we have done Iron Age Civilizations. This video we are doing with the Bronze Age Civilization. Bronze Age Civilization came before Iron Age. Discovery of metals. After the Stone Age came the Metal Age. Copper was the first metal invented. Later, man made bronze by mixing copper and lead and made utensils and weapons using bronze. This age is known as Bronze Age. There are 4 civilizations in Bronze Age: Egypt, Mesopotamia, Harappa and China. These 4 civilizations we will go in detail. Before that, let me remind all of you to completely watch all my videos and subscribe also. There are lot of common features in these civilizations. Beginning of civilizations was in the period BC 3000 onwards. Egypt and Mesopotamia started by BC 3000 and Harappa BC 2500, China BC 1700 onwards. So we see all these civilizations were at the same period. There were so many similarities, common features for all these civilizations. The common features are use of plough and canals in agriculture. Canals were made for irrigation facility and cattle and plough were used for making the land usable for agriculture. Agriculture was their main occupation. Cattle rearing was another occupation, and they made canals to bring water to the agricultural land. All the civilizations started in the river valleys because of fertile land, availability of water, good climate and vegetation around the river valleys. Extensive grass available made them easy for cattle rearing. Rivers facilitated trade through water transport through rivers. Increase in trade was the cause of emergence of cities. We see that during these 4 civilizations, major cities were formed. Cairo was the major city of Egypt. Ur was a major city of Mesopotamia. Harappa was the major city of Harappa, and for China it is Chinchu. Even though barter system was available during that time, there were money made with bronze. Bronze coins were made during this time. People took up profession by their choice. There were artisans, traders, weavers, agriculturalists, soldiers, etc. Different types of occupation came into being. When city life became complex, there came a necessity for a government and some governing authority. So, king emerged. King was the owner of all the land and the country as a whole. He is the head of the country, and different sections in the society came into being. King was equal to God. Pharaoh was the king of Egypt, and priests, officers, nobles came as the second layer. Traders, peasants became the third layer, and slaves became the fourth layer. This was the condition in all the four civilizations. In Harappa civilization, there was a planned city life. Nobles and people belonging to the upper strata lived inside the city, and the common people lived outside the city. In Harappa, we can see a planned method of canals and irrigation as well as drainage system which is applicable to planned cities. Laws became necessary when city life became complex. So there was a need of recording the laws. This need developed the art of writing. So came the writing methods. The laws were written in a pictographic script. Hieroglyphics was the script of Chinese civilization, having 24 signs and later increased to 500. In Mesopotamia, it was cuneiform script of a V-shaped. They made a lunar calendar. Harappan civilization used pictographic script. Weight and measures were used in Harappa. Devices for spinning and weaving were invented. China had an alphabet of pictographic script of 600 signs. Invention of alphabet and art of writing was the beginning of historic period. History was recorded during this time. Before this age, it was a prehistoric period. All these four civilizations worshipped nature as God. Egyptian civilization, sun was the chief god. For Mesopotamia, moon was the chief god. For Harappa, Pashupati was the chief god and goddess. China worshipped nature and ancestors. All these four civilizations believed in life after death. Even eatables were buried along with dead bodies. All these four civilizations had foreign trade. They imported oil, silver, timber, etc. Ships were used for trade purpose. They had a trade through sea and land. Certain special features of these civilizations were constructions of canals. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro was a splendid one. It had steps to get into the water level, as well as bathrooms were made on all sides of the well. It is an example of well-planned construction. Hammurabi, the Sumerian king, made the code of laws consisting of 385 laws. All these four civilizations declined because of the invasions from the foreigners. Invasion from the west to Egypt put an end to the Egyptian civilization. Invasion from the north and east put an end to the Mesopotamian civilization, and the climatic changes, disappearance of river Saraswati, put an end to the Harappan civilization, and invasions of Mongols and Tatars put an end to the Chinese civilizations. Next video we will continue with the prehistoric period. Let me remind all of you to completely watch all my videos and subscribe also.